the last time I spoke to you, you were going to direct The Crow 3,
true.
the sequel to The Crow. Now,
Yes.
what happened with this?
Well, I wasted 2 good years of my life on that.
Right.
And it was like every Monday morning, they would look at the box office grosses, and they'd go. And when Private Parts was #1, they were like, is there any way we can get Howard in the movie?
Can Howard play the Crow?
And then, like, the next weekend, Starship Troopers was #1, so they're like, how do we work giant bugs into the movie? And every weekend it would change until finally, it was like, I Know What You Did Last Summer was big.
Right.
And they wanted to make an all-teen cast.
Right.
I was
Scream
like, this
was
is
big,
absurd. And I just was like, I quit.
So that's it. You quit.
Well, then then it became this thing that now it's come up again. They're sending out press releases on it, and I haven't talked to anyone over there in a year. That they're like, we want to take his script and turn it into a different movie. And I was just like,
So you wrote the script for Crow 3.
Yeah.
But you don't know what's going to. You're not going to direct it.
no.
No. Well, that's a shame. I was looking forward to that.
Well, what happened was after the second movie was a total stiff.
Yeah.
They got all ballsy. I think like, oh, we'll make this insane movie because it doesn't matter anymore.
Right.
So I wrote this crazy, more hardcore script.
Right.
I made the Crow older and nastier, and I wanted to make it like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly or something. And they're like, yeah, that'll be badass. And then about a year and a half into it, they're like, why don't we get Skeet Ulrich and make it a friendly teen Crow?
Yeah.
I was like, eh.
Well, same thing. Same thing
I'm
over and
outta
over again. I personally could see Bon Jovi as the Crow.
They did.
They wanted Bon Jovi to be the Crow.
Yep.
Well, I'm down with that.
And then when that came out,
I think that was for the second movie. They actually wanted you to.
yeah.
I'd like to be the Crow. Why not?
You're tall and skinny.
Phone's
That's
gonna
it.
be ringing tomorrow.
You could be in that black lycra outfit.
Yeah, I got the look for it. So who would you like to have seen be the Crow?
I wanted to get somebody like Scott Glenn.
Scott Glenn.
Wow.
Like an old, really ruddy,
That's
mean
craggy,
guy.
yeah.
His head looks like a
Right.
skull.
That's true.